have a garden tour in the rain. This is the raised bed garden area. And what's new in this area are the peppers. So, I wonder if this umbrella is going to fit through this trellis. Oh yeah, no problem. So this is what we call the hotbed. These are the hot peppers. So I have mostly jalapenos in here. I have a hot banana plant and another hot pepper. Can't remember the name of it. Is it Orsilio? Is that a hot pepper? Oh, it's Craig's Grande and some early jalapenos. So that's the hot pepper bed. Of course, the lettuce is doing amazing. We're constantly harvesting bowls for our salads. Over here we have the spinach. Carrots are growing. Those are short carrots. And then we have some broccoli rabe. I'm going to just back up here. The romaine lettuce. It doesn't look like I've done any harvesting, but let me tell you, let me just pull over here. I have been harvesting and it just grows back. So these types of lettuce that I'm growing is like cut and come again. So it's not like the head lettuces. Look at the rose bush. Part of the rose bush fell over from the weight of the rain. And over here we have a pretty color marigold growing that I grew from seed. And then also some artichokes coming up in this bed. I'm gonna make this a perennial bed. Perennial bed of artichokes. And I have some more mulch to put down, but some weeding first there. The radishes are doing good. They're almost ready for harvesting. See those red bulbs down there. And here we have growing up is the Kentucky Wonder pole beans. That's for the trellis. We also have them on this side, and then we have the bush beans on this side. So we have the, what do they call it, Kentucky Wonders on the left here, and the Blue Lake bush beans on the right. The Kentucky Wonders definitely grew faster than the Blue Lakes. Potatoes are doing great. The garlic is doing great. They'll be harvested around the 4th of July. The cabbage is doing great. The rain, cracking myself up here. But look at the garlic, very thick stalks. I think that means it's gonna be a big head of garlic, or is it how many leaves are on here? Either way, they're gonna be good. On this bed, I have some Long Island cheese pumpkins that I have growing in these two mounds here. And then in these two mounds, some baby doll watermelons hopefully will be coming up soon. For the trellis here, I have the honey nut squash. The little sweet squashes will be coming up the trellis. This is actually sunflowers. Behind the cabbage, I have the Kajari melons. Those are like little personal size melons, like cantaloupe type things. And the flowers coming up in this little brick area is calendula. Okay, let me just come around the garden. Let's go this way. Okay, so in this bed here are the sweet peppers that I just planted recently. So red and green bells, purple lilac bell, and yellow monster. Also what's growing here is the borage or barrage. It's edible blue flowers, but it brings in the pollinators. And I think if you make like a watery tea out of them, the tea is good for the plants, not for you, but for the plants. Just like comfrey. I have to look into that. But this gets pretty big and bushy, and I see that there's two popped up here. So I might have to cut one off because I don't want them to smother out the peppers. I also have 3 broccoli rabe plants growing, and one of them looks like it's getting a little harvestable broccoli. You don't want it to flower, you know, just like broccoli. It's broccoli rabe. Okay, and next to the sweet pepper plants here are the strawberries. I have some flowering going on here. Strawberries there. Some strawberries coming up here. So I hope they'll do good. I planted the Sparkle Supremes in the fall, and a lot of them died during the winter. I tried to protect them, but they didn't survive our winter. So I did plant some more everbearing type from the garden center. Okay, over here behind the garlic is the onion bed. They seem to be doing good. Walla Wallas. And on the corner here, that is the nasturtium, just for decoration. And they are edible. They're a little peppery, the leaves and the flowers. And here is the asparagus bed. You can see they're getting so tall and skinny, but I'm not to harvest them for a year or two, believe it or not. So I'm actually going to be hiding. Oh boy, it's coming down now. I'm going to be hiding the asparagus ferns, which gets pretty unruly, with some flowers. Here I was working on the tomato bed. Tomorrow I'm going to finish up this area and plant the rest of the tomatoes. Okay, here's the herb garden. This rain is so good for the plants, so good. And this is the potato corner. So the potatoes doing great. They are covered with 3 layers of straw, and I'm sure they're enjoying the rain too. I do have some more flowers that I'm going to be planting around this area. It's going to be just like a nice little walking trail around this corner. Well, I think that's it for today's Saturday garden tour. I hope everybody enjoys their day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks for stopping by.